Odoo is known as an industry disruptor or the black sheep of the ERP industry, which is why we don't talk about Odoo. But much like Bruno, can it see the future? I'm Kyler Cheatham, Global Marketing Director here at Third Stage Consulting Group, and today we are going to talk about why we don't talk about Odoo. What is Odoo? Odoo is an open source ERP system that is modular based. So it is incredibly flexible, affordable, and easy to use. I like to call it the a la carte ERP system because of its ability to be anything to anyone. Because it's modular based, it can be one thing for one business and it's something completely different for another because of the different applications that are utilized. In addition to flexibility, it's incredibly affordable because of its subscription-based model. You, again, only pay for what you actually receive as far as different applications. It's also a great way for small to medium-sized businesses to build on their ERP in a more phased approach because you can add on applications at any time. So say you wanted to start with one area of the business that is a main priority and build and scale into other departments when you're ready or have the capital to do so. Another reason the industry does not want to talk about Odoo is because of pricing transparency. Being in the digital transformation and ERP software space, we know pricing is a main pain point when going through a software selection process. Unlike other ERP systems that might hide prices in complex contracting language or license fees, Odoo is incredibly transparent when it comes to pricing throughout the process. It's actually one of the main pillars within their brand. Odoo's user system and interface is incredibly easy to work with and train to. Our clients always find it very intuitive and easy to scale. They also receive very positive feedback within the training process, which again, typically can be a main pain point when going through any digital transformation. Because of this system's ability to be so intuitive, organizational change initiatives become much easier to not only activate, but maintain. Implementation can be one of the most expensive and difficult initiatives a business can take on. Because of the system's intuitive interface, ease of use, and technical simplicity, implementation can be relatively simple and not too risky for a business. Again, which is why Odoo is a great option for a small to medium-sized business that does have a stringent budget and needs to make sure that their implementation is in budget and on time. There are some factors to consider when implementing a software like Odoo. For example, resources. Though technically simplistic, Odoo does need to have some sort of subject matter expert internally to ensure that the applications are integrating appropriately and functioning the way the business needs to maximize value. When it comes to a global footprint of support resources, such as system integrators or consultants, Odoo is still building up those support pieces within their business model. If you are considering implementing Odoo, just make sure you do have access to a specialized consultant or SI to help your business maximize the value of the system. Lastly, because Odoo is so modular and application-based, implementation needs to be a very stringent approach. You need to know when you're going to implement what application and when. Having a strong project management skill set will be absolutely critical to implementation success. Even though the industry does not want to talk about Odoo because it's become a main disruptor and created a very interesting competitive advantage within the digital transformation industry. Odoo can be a great option for a business that is looking for a cost-effective, flexible system with the appropriate support resources internally. To give you some examples of Odoo's growth, in 2019, Odoo raised over $90 million in capital. In 2021, their user base grew to 5 million and they hired more than 1,000 employees globally. So though we may not want to talk about Odoo, we're going to have to talk about Odoo. I'm Kyler Cheatham, Global Marketing Director here at Third Stage Consulting Group. If you do have questions regarding if Odoo is right for your business, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a variety of Odoo-based content. We were also able to interview Odoo's CEO on our Ground Control podcast, where you can find on anywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Google, Podbean, or any of those other outlets. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.